Hi Cancer, this is Eileen with your January 2021 Psychic Tarot card reading. And Happy New Year to everyone. I wish everyone a year of lots of prosperity and love and just things going well for you in general. And you're starting the year with the Sun card. This is perfect. This is really a good omen here. The Sun, this is a major arcana destiny card, and this is saying that the sun is going to be shining its bright light upon all your endeavors, your goals, your dreams, whatever it is that's been going on in your life, whatever plans you have, or if you've had your challenges. I mean, the sun wants to provide healing. The sun wants to lift you up and on your way to success and prosperity and good health and all the good things that we want for our lives. And so this is just a wonderful way to start your year. And this energy of the sun is very strong energy. So this is not just for the month of January. This is going to carry you through the year as the months are going by. So I would say make use of this bright light that's being made available for you, for healing, for success, to light your way, to help you to get recharged, to start the new year with your plans, whether you're starting a new business or starting a new kind of work, job, career, whatever it is, or just making a new plan for yourself in the way you live your day-to-day life to make your life all the better. Make use of this wonderful energy from the sun that's here for you now and going forward. And now this is a general reading, so some of these cards may resonate with you while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. And then you have the Page of Wands. Now, the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, but they also relate to the area of your work, career, your progress, action. And the Page of Wands is saying that you might be getting some good news in the month of January in a business manner or relating to career, something with work, maybe money, something that's a positive for you. So if you've been applying for jobs or you're applying for a promotion or a transfer at your existing employment, whatever it is, you might be getting some good news about this in January. Now, this can also relate to a person around you in the month of January. A wand as a page as a person is usually someone kind of young, maybe somebody in their 20s, maybe 30-ish. So it could be a new friend, like if you're in your 20s or 30-ish and you're single, this could represent a new friend that could become a romantic interest for you, or it might just be a new friend around you, someone that you can relate to and have some enjoyable conversation and good times with. This person might be attractive. They'd come across confident, honest, down to earth, and this person will be interested in getting to know you. I feel like they're going to find you attractive and want to be around you, and they're going to be just wanting to get to know you better, whether it's friendship or if it develops into something more. So it's a nice, good energy I get from that card. And then the next card you have, this is one of my favorite cards in the deck, the Nine of Pentacles. This is about prosperity, success, enjoying your life, enjoying all the good that you have, that the universe has provided for you, that you have created for yourself by your having the right kind of thinking patterns, working for what you want, setting your goals, making it your intention to get your life the way you want it, have your home the way you want it. You might be especially pleased with your home at this time because maybe you've been working on getting your home real comfortable and pretty and just looking good, in good condition, maybe working on gardening or something. And so you might just be enjoying your home environment right now, or maybe you're enjoying some time in nature also. So this is just the imagery here. It's all about prosperity, abundance, nature, having beautiful nature around you, and at the same time having all good things going on in your life and being aware of all the good you have, being happy and comfortable in your home. And so, and I always recommend everybody learn about the law of attraction, because the more you feel prosperous, the more you are grateful for all the good that you have in your life, the more the universe brings to you to appreciate, to feel good about, because it's your feeling energy that you put out there that the universe will match that in kind with like conditions. So it's very important that you don't feel worried, fearful, angry, whatever it is, upset, because then the universe will start bringing you more things to worry or get upset over. If you're feeling confident and calm and happy and uplifted and prosperous, the universe brings you those conditions that match your feeling energy. And that's what this is all about, just enjoying that prosperity and all the good you have in your life. And then the next card you have is the Devil card. Now the Devil, when I see this, I see someone who has bad habits. This could be someone who could be around you. It could be somebody you've got some kind of romantic situation with, or that's just comes around you in the month of January, who you might be curious about this person. That's what I'm feeling like for some Cancers, that this could be someone around you who, the energy I'm getting, so maybe I'm just tuning in for one or a few people with this card here, is someone who kind of like they know they look good, you know, and they feel like they're sexy looking or whatever, and they got kind of an attitude about it. Like they expect people to be attracted to them. And, but I feel like this person has some issues where they got a lot of resentments going on inside of themselves, and some anger issues, but it might be camouflaged if you're just meeting this person or just around them briefly around January. But you might be curious about this person and find them attractive or sexy, or maybe they're kind of quiet and seem a little bit mysterious or something to you. But I'm feeling, well, I mean, this is the Devil card here. You know, this is somebody, you mess with them, you're going to get burned anyway. So be on the lookout, because it is a general reading. So some Cancers, you might have this person around you, others you may not. Now, sometimes this card has to do with your own bad habits. Maybe it's because sometimes this could be about someone who's got bad habits in general. But this one I'm getting as a person that might be around you. I feel like they're very dishonest. I feel like they, I don't know who, this might be one person I'm tuning in for, but this person's got some kind of anger issue, resentment towards the world, and it's almost like they want to take advantage of someone. It's like a I feel like they get some kind of a relief within themselves when they're able to take advantage of another person. That's what I'm getting from this particular person. So this is going to be a character of some sort around somebody that I'm tuning in for here. And, but it's going to be like an acquaintance. I don't feel like this is somebody you know well. And you might just be curious about them. They might seem interesting or attractive. So be very careful. In general, if you're meeting new people and they're at the acquaintance level, be very careful. Don't just because somebody's good looking or seems a little charming or whatever, or maybe you just think, oh, they're just a little quiet. Well, maybe they're quiet, but they got some kind of hateful things going on in their head. So just be on the lookout and be cautious around anyone new that's around you in January, especially like in a social setting or something like that. So, or maybe meeting them through somebody who also maybe doesn't know the person that well, somebody who knows somebody kind of thing. Because I'm getting that energy kind of strong for somebody. But otherwise, this can just mean for others, this could be bad habits, like somebody who's drinking too much or using drugs or not being honest or having the wrong kind of thinking going on. So it's, no one wants the devil energy in their life. So if you listen to your intuition, Cancers are very intuitive. So all you have to do is listen to your intuition and you can be guided to avoid and extricate yourself is what I'm feeling like here. And then you've got the moon right under. That kind of doubles that energy also. So for some Cancers, you need to really keep your eyes open, your intuition, turned on, and listen to that, and you should be fine. Because you've got so much good energy here. So it's like one little bad apple here, you just got to extricate if it's around you. Next card you have is Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups, now the cups do relate to the water signs, and they relate to the area of feelings and love and emotions and things like that. And so the Four of Cups, it shows this person leaning against a tree, taking a nap. And out of the sky is this big hand with a big goblet that's being offered to the person who's taking a nap, so they're not even noticing. And the advice of this card is, like if maybe you've been looking for love and trying to find the right person and just nobody seems to be out there. Or it could even relate to a job. Maybe you've been looking for a job and it just doesn't seem like there's anything available. The advice here is don't get complacent. You might miss out on a really good opportunity of something of value that would be offered to you in the month of January, whether it has to do with love or maybe something else in your career or work area, something of value to you in your life. Don't be complacent and assume there's nothing going on right now, because that might be the very time you miss your opportunity. Next card you have is Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups, now this could even go hand in hand with this Four of Cups. Someone offering love to you, someone who's all excited about getting to know you. And again, cups, these are the water signs. So this is part one of your sign, Cancer, anyway. So this could be another person who could be in your life. That might be a water sign, maybe another Cancer or Pisces, Scorpio, or they just might have a lot of that in their chart. And they could be so enthusiastic about being around you. I get a lot of nice energy from this card, this person. I feel like they just want to have fun. They have a nice temperament. They're friendly. They're outgoing. They might like to be playful or joke around or something. And this person's going to just be infatuated with you, very attracted to you, and so excited to get to know you. They're going to be wanting to make plans to get together or to do things together in the future and things like that. For some Cancers, you might even be getting a proposal, whether it's a proposal of marriage or love, or we love each other, let's move in together, who knows what, it's something. This is very good energy about love and emotions and excitement about someone wanting to be around you and be with you and just feel like you're like the best person they've come across in a long time. And then the next card you have is the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands, the wands do relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So again, they relate to the area of your work, career, progress in your life. Eight of Wands is saying things could suddenly just start moving ahead quickly if you've had a lull. So if things have been kind of stalled or going at a slow pace, or maybe you've been waiting on something, maybe you've been waiting to find a place to move to that's suitable for you and you felt like there was nothing available, well, all of a sudden something might come available that's a really good match for you, and you're going to have to move really quickly. Could be a job. Maybe you've been applying for jobs or applying for a transfer in your current work. And then all of a sudden you get the green light and you've got to move quickly. But this is enthusiasm here. It's like, great, I'm ready for this. And you're just off and running and moving quickly ahead. So this is really good energy. This is a good card, as far as just shooting forward and making that progress. Now, sometimes the Eight of Wands does have to do with travel by air. So some Cancers might be traveling, taking a trip somewhere. But a lot of times this has to do with things that have been stalled or slowed down or at a pause, just taking off and moving forward. And it's nice that it's under that Nine of Pentacles. And then which is all about your prosperity and enjoying your prosperity, enjoying the life you're living. And then the last card you have is the Moon. And here it is under this Devil card, the Moon. This is about things going on under the surface, maybe secrets people aren't telling you. Maybe this might be people gossiping behind your back, whether it's at work or in your personal life. Maybe this could even be neighbors or, acquaintances, people that's in your social circle, or even relatives. Let me see here. Some people might be a little mad because they're feeling like somehow you are ahead of them in some way, and they're mad about it. Almost like you got a good break and they didn't. I'm getting that for some Cancers. It could be something at work. Maybe you're doing better than them. Maybe you got into a higher position, or maybe whatever it is, they're looking at you and they're mad about their own lives is what I'm feeling like. They're miserable and they complain and they gripe, but they haven't taken the right actions up to get where you want to go in your life. And so, yes, you're making progress. And there could be people who are watching you and they're not doing near as well as you, and they're just downright mad about it. So some people, this could be, I'm thinking maybe in some people, maybe for some Cancers, it might be in your workplace. There might be people who are just feeling like you got something that they should have gotten. Or how come you're being treated special and they're not? They're not looking at things realistically. They're not taking responsibility for themselves. You have taken responsibility for yourself to get whatever you have, however you get to live. I'm not saying you're rich. You might but maybe you have just been a lot more conscientious about what you have and how you go about working and getting where you need to go in your life to make your progress. And they haven't been conscientious like that. They haven't been thinking about those things when you were. Maybe you were making a plan and you were looking at the big picture and working on things and doing the work that you needed to do, making your plans, being prepared, and they weren't. And so they're looking at you like it's not fair. They feel like it's not fair. You have an unfair advantage. And I'm not getting that that's really the case. So I'm feeling like they totally just did not prepare for themselves somehow. And now they're griping and they're mad about it. But with that devil energy and the moon energy, you have really good intuition, Cancer. And also the moon energy does give you more intuition. So listen to your feelings about people, about circumstances, and even if in business, like with that moon energy, you could be dealing with somebody trying to sell you something who's not being honest about what they're selling. So listen to your intuition and make sure you are totally comfortable with anything that you step forward into. Otherwise, don't do it. Back off until you really feel like something is smooth that you're doing or involving yourself in, and you should be fine as long as you really listen to your own intuition and your own logical mind as well. Okay, now this deck I've been using, this is the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti, and what I want to do now is pick one card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins deck by Doreen Virtue. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe. If you haven't done so, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. And I do thank you for your subscriptions if you have already subscribed. And be sure and check your rising and moon sign videos as they're coming available. Feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. So, Magical Mermaids and Dolphins, what is your message for Cancer for the month of January? I'm going to give this one last shuffle and fan these out. Okay, let me fan these out now. What's your message for Cancer? This says rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. Well, that's always good advice. Okay, and then next, I've got the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Radleigh Valentine. So think of a question you have or some situation that you've got on your mind that you would like some insight about, some advice about, or an answer of some sort, and we'll see what the angels have to say. Or if it's just a yes or no answer, sometimes it'll say yes or no, but a lot of times it'll have some other words on the card. So just think about a question or a situation. And angels, what is your message for Cancer for the month of January? What's your message for Cancer for January? Okay, I'm fanning these out. Okay, let's see here. This says no need to worry. Well, I like that That's a good message anytime. Okay, and then last but not least, I'll pick one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. So angels, what is your message for Cancer for the month of January? What is your message for Cancer for January? Let me give it a few shuffles and fan these out. What is your message for Cancer? Okay, one more shuffle and I'll fan these out. What? Okay, here we go. What is your message for Cancer? Okay. Oh, wait a minute, I gotta fix this. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is Angel Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide you and help you with this process. I like that. That's a good message to end on. That feels good to me. That feels right. I feel like that's a good message for a lot of Cancers for some reason. It just feels right. Okay. All right. Well, Happy New Year, Cancer. Enjoy your January and make good plans for yourself for the new year now. We've got 2020 behind us finally, thank God. And let's just make some good plans for this year, for new beginnings, and, you know, make it a good one. So we'll talk again soon. Happy New Year.